Okay, I'm on G1 at the Overlook. I'm gonna go check out the Windmills, see if it's foggy up there. The Overlook didn't look too bad today. I was surprised. Not too bad. Try the left-hand side this time. Not much better. This is looking west here. Southwest. Towards Georgia and Alabama. So yeah, I finally broke down and bought some new boots. It was, the wet boots were kind of ruining my riding experience. I was too cheap to buy a pair. So I was just putting shopping bags over my socks and putting them in the boot. And then wearing them that way, trying to keep my feet warm, dry. Because when your socks get wet when you're riding, and then you go back to the truck and put your shoes on, they're all wet. So I was doing that for a while. They seemed to be fine, and then I washed the boots. After one of my rides, I washed them. And I washed them the same exact way as I always have. And I hosed them off real quick and then sponged them. Got all the buckles and everything cleaned and hosed them back off again. And I looked inside the boot. There was a quart of water in each one of the boots. So I turned them upside down, drained all the water out. This is where it got foggy yesterday, real foggy. So, yeah, they're drying now. So I ended up bought a pair of used boots on eBay. They were European size 41. I got a small foot, so European size 41. I looked at a chart and they seemed to like they would fit. So I bought them. They came pretty quick from some woman in Colorado that said she'd take returns. So I went to put my foot in the boot and oh, that looks like it's getting worse. And it is getting worse. So I go to put my foot in the boot and I couldn't even get my toes to the bottom. The leg of the boot was so narrow I couldn't even get my foot in there, and I was afraid to put the boot all the way on because I was afraid I couldn't get it off. So needless to say, I returned those. I had to pay shipping. It was 20 bucks to ship them back. So that was a $20 mistake trying to save. I spent 20 trying to save. The boots were only, I think the boots were 50 bucks. So had they fit, it would have been a bargain. And then I just broke down and bought a pair on Rocky Mountain ATV. Of course, there's 15,000 different boots you can buy, so yeah, it was too cheap to buy the really, really, really good boots. So the Rocky Mountain ATV, they ship them to your house in like 2 days. So I got them the other day and tried breaking them in a little bit around the house. So in another couple rides they'll be broken in. But they fit like a dream. And the buckles are easier to use. So hopefully they keep my feet warm and dry. So I'm going to sell my old boots on eBay. Clean them up and sell them, and I'll just put in the description that they're not waterproof anymore because they're in good shape. The soles are good, the buckles all work and they're there. Usually the buckles get beat up. They're all there and they work, and the only thing is they're not waterproof anymore, but some people in some parts of the country don't care about that. Arizona, New Mexico, probably Idaho, California. Of course, they got water now. It's just most of the time they don't. See, it's getting a little foggy up here. Not bad though. Just a little foggy. But the problem with the new boots is shifting. Because the toe is so stiff that you really can't even move your toe. But the first boots I had, first few times I wore them, God, I have blisters like you wouldn't believe. It's getting foggy now. Getting close to 3,000 feet. So the last couple rides I had a beautiful overlook over here. So that's not going to happen. Well, at least it's not a real wet fog like it was yesterday. Yesterday was like taking a shower. The water was literally dripping off my helmet. My goggles were so misted up I had to take them off. It's getting foggy now. I'll go slow in case I see you. I don't want to hit an elk. It's foggy. Amazing. From the bottom it was crystal clear, and then you come up 3,000 feet and you're in a fog bank. I guess it's not amazing. Climate change. Here's the trail to the Windmills. I've seen elk down there before on trail G40. There's a deck up there. Momentary clearing. Do G7 today, see if there's any elk. It's windy up here. Can't even see the top of the cell phone tower today. It's like putting the brakes on. Engine brake. I'll do G7, see if there's any elk.